Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim and this is Dwarf Fortress. However, bus, keep your eyes on the screen, you'll see what a stinger is. There it goes. I am really excited about the new graphics. A stinger is a animated transition between one scene and the next. Shadowmark, at the least, you can see it once it's uploaded to YouTube. I'm sorry you can't see because of the quality, but I do appreciate you being here either way. I appreciate you. I want something more lively. We'll go with this. So last time we managed to avoid the spiraling out of control brawl fight that we had. I still have no idea what caused it, but at least we avoided it this time around. And well, yeah. We're just getting our, we've got some bedrooms to finish setting up. We've got the hospital. We gotta finish setting up these, new farm plots. We've got plenty of food and drink. Yeah, I remember those two, Shadowmark. Definitely a lot. We've definitely made a lot of progress over the years. Whoa, why are those not done? And then, here's the deal. Slip and slide on this banana peel. I really cannot wait for the 3D avatar Hour Bus. I am so ridiculously excited about it. It's like I just finished paying for it and I know that it'll be delivered sometime between now and about the middle of July. But I still want to reach out to the artist and be like, any news? I'm just super excited. What is Kenshi? I'm not familiar with that. Bow, bow, ba-na-na-na-na. Bow, ba-ba-da-do, bow, bite-down, ba-eh-eh-oh, ba-ba-da-na-na, ba-ma-na-na-na, bow-boom. I have not tried that, but I am definitely intrigued. Now, why is nothing getting made? Like, seriously. I will definitely check it out. Wait, a royal treasurer? Have you come for taxes? I swear I've been paying my taxes on time. Totally and definitely. There's no tax evasion here. We've been paying our taxes, I swear. Take Howard Bus, it's all his fault. Alright, we're gonna do 500 shell crafts. Because God knows we've got plenty. Or, plenty of shells. For reference, the vast majority of these are all mussel shells. In fact, I'm not sure that... Oh, wait, there's something else. Okay, we got hamster remains. But the rest of this is mostly mussel shell. So we got plenty to make crafts out of. And still more coming. Yep. Still more coming. Ah, there's the caravan. Ah, poor Boo. He just had to get himself attached to a crazy guy. I just want seeds. That's all I want from you guys. Oh, they still have more. Okay. Okay, something's gotta be wrong down here. Like, nobody is doing any of this. Why are none of my dwarves actually... Okay, so now they're starting to come down. Somewhat. Do we have auto labor enabled? Yes. Okay, they're finally starting to do some of that. Excellent. Holy crap, why do they have so many cages in here? Yeah. Oh, he's a very special boy. Very, very special boy. We're gonna need that custard apple wood eventually here. Ah, excellent. The rest of our doors have been finished. Gotta make sure we don't accidentally place one of those silver doors that I specifically built for another purpose. Oh, I guess I only have one of them, but still. Well, good to see that we finally have gotten that one block out of there. Took them forever. Now, if only they would haul these away. Just do that for now. There is only one there. Yeah, I've tried adventure mode before myself, and it just did not work out well. Oh no! I've been replaced! What? No. That stays for my person. We'll make a new one for the new mayor. What do you mean by that, Shadow Mark? Hey, Lightning Dragon! How are ya? Oh, that would be interesting, Shadow Mark, for sure. Also, we should get, Stream Raiders going. And just because I want to show it off, watch the screen, Lightning Dragon. I got new graphics. I am so happy about these. Hey, Gaming Furry, how are ya? Alright, let's get Stream Raiders up and going. Oh, well, you weren't talking. I'm doing alright myself. We're not gonna be doing any, PvP stuff. Ooh, a new event is coming soon. Called Awakening. For Stream Raiders. Well, either way, welcome, Gaming Furry. I appreciate you coming. They do tip. It's usually like a week or two in between each event. Because honestly, just doing the normal orc or skeleton ones do kind of get boring after a time. So I appreciate that they run so many events. Alright. We need to get some more noble quarters set up. Micah, where are you? Alright. 10 of them across. Oh, whoops. There. All right. Oh, our trader has finally made it in here. Took him long enough. Hey there, Festian. How are ya? Oh, all right, Gaming Furry, let's get that pulled up. Sorry, I'm munching a little bit. What do you mean? I did recently add more Martin gifts, yes. Yep, more. Alright, 66. This one. I wonder if the stinger will play when I pull this up. Probably. I should probably make up or set up a actual custom thing for our Martins instead of just putting them on this screen. Alright, back to Dwarf Fortress. But I should definitely set up a new one, a new little screen just for the Martins. Absolutely. Oh! Well, alright then. Shadow Mark, what do you want? We cannot do a kobold. Kobolds just are hard-coded to not work, unfortunately. I tried fixing that, but it's still... They still don't work. Yeah, you kind of need to provide the kind of bird. I mean, you got access to the whole list right there. right, but I need you to specifically tell me which smithing skills that you want. There are a lot of different skills, and you get to pick 3 of them. All right, Shadow Mark. Well, we definitely have a lot of seeds available now. Even more seeds. Oh boy. Well, now we definitely need to get those surface level farms up and running. Let's get that. So I picked up a bunch of clothing from this guy. It's all too large for our dwarves, but we have a few animal people that would probably appreciate it, which is why I picked it all up. I don't know, why are you the only one placing units? Everyone else, why is he the only one placing units? Whee! Grab the cheese. Remember, everyone, the cheese makes the meal. Never forget it. Alright, now the fun part. What, Gaming Furry? There we go. They are ecstatic with the trading. Excellent. I don't think that we will actually face an apocalypse. We're definitely going to have rough times coming up, but nowhere near an actual apocalypse kind of scenario. My hope is that after all of the pandemic and such settles down, at least one good thing will come out of this, and that being a huge push for socialized healthcare, or the term, whatever the term is for that, I can't think of it right now. Because, you know, when multiple people start getting hit by a $1.1 million bill for getting treated on this, it's gotta bring about some change. It just has to. Because that's a ludicrous amount of money for anyone to be able to afford. Well, you know, anyone except for the 1%. Oh, did I never assign... Good thing I checked. I never assigned these as bedrooms. Oops. As far as I'm aware, we are the only first world country that's left that does not have socialized healthcare of some form. It's just so capitalized. As I understand it, Canada didn't actually do a very good job implementing it. But I do know that there are a lot of countries that have implemented it well. I don't think I'd agree with that, Shadow Mark. I just... It's a basic human need. And I just... When somebody gets hit with a $1.1 million bill, that is literally the end of the world for them. Because there's no way they can afford it. Or most people. Yes, Gaming Furry, there was a 70-year-old man who recovered from COVID-19 only to get hit by a $1.1 million bill. Damn nearly killed the guy just looking at that bill. Oh yeah, you managed to recover from this horrible disease. By the way, here's the bill. Oh, that's what you meant, Shadow Mark. Okay. Yeah, I would agree on that to a degree. We need more silver doors. We're gonna need 6 more. Let's do the floor across here. All right, up downstairs first. Oops. Like, literally, if I get hit with that kind of a bill, I'm already in so much debt. It's medical. All medical. It's all medical debt, and even I'm just like, some days, it's very overwhelming, to put it lightly. It's not like it's one thing if I were choosing to go in for some manner of cosmetic surgery. It's another when it's something that I have, like a mental condition that I literally had no control over over preventing it. I mean, when you've got a dentist who literally tells their patient that the patient is buying them a new Ferrari, there's something wrong with the world. And that's what happened to me. Why are our... Oh, right. Shadow Mark. I'm sorry I got distracted here. Let me go ahead and quick save. And then we'll get your character spawned in. Oh yeah, I agree there as well, Shadow Mark. And yeah, Gaming Furry, it's just like... There's so much problem. Like, for me, I have gout. Many of you probably know that because I've spoken about it a few times. I have had a gout attack that has been going on for over a month. It is excruciatingly painful. And there's a medication that I could get that would clear it up, but that medication has to be started within the first 12 to 24 hours of the attack. And normally my attacks last for 2 to 3 days. It's not worth, you know, getting that medication and paying the $60 or the $50 that they want just to prescribe the medication. Like, this is a thoroughly diagnosed condition. That too, Shadow Mark. Yeah, no joke. Well, Uber cannot do it faster. Uber definitely could not do it faster because they are right there ready to go. But either way, the point is basically the same. Alright, Shadow Mark, you are in here. Oh, right, I'm on cap still. There you are. Now let's wait for you to move. You've moved and save. Alright, while we are saving, let's go ahead and go do that Stream Raiders battle. Hey, they're working on it the best they can. There it goes. By the way, Festian, how are you doing today? I know you had a headache last night. You doing better today? Alright, so we had Lightning Dragon with max troops, most kills, most assists. Thank you so much for carrying us through to a victory, Lightning Dragon. And the gold goes to the friendly Festian. Yeah, you guys can see the awakening down there in the corner. I don't know what that event is. Let me check their Discord. I'm curious. If I can figure out which Discord it's actually in. Where? Oh, there's the Discord. I was like, where is this thing? Okay, so they've given us no information aside from the name and that it's, quote, it's going to be big. So I guess we get to wait and see what it actually is when it comes out. I'll bring my Centurion right there. Alright, go place your troops, everyone. And back to Dwarf Fortress. I love that little stinger. I've noticed that some of these, they do include new units. Usually legendary ones only, though. Okay. Why will you people not friggin' haul those out of there? Oh, great. What does our new mayor want? You want Greaves. Okay. Hang on. Where is your bedroom? Did this get reassigned to the mayor? Wrong way. Ah, it did. Assign to our broker. Remove the auto allocate and assign it to the broker. There. He's not happy, I'm sure, about not having a super fancy office anymore. Oh, I mean, I could shadow mark, but let's go ahead and replace this floor with limestone blocks. I took a look at my clock and thought it said it was 8:57 already, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get going to work. That went by in no time. Ah, okay, this is the floor where we do the bridge. And make it out of mica blocks, wherever the hell they are. There they are. Look away if you need to. Alright, you're good. I'm pretty sure you've brought that up before, but yes, that's basically what I'm doing. What floor can't be reached? How can these not be reached? It's not a great, you know, it's not a perfect one, but it's what I've got to give, so. Alright. Let's bring that across. Bring it across here. There we go. We'll need to start adding some more, noble mansions over on this side soon. There we go. Come on, everyone, let's do the Odyssey! Odyssey, yasu! Odyssey, yasu! Odyssey, yasu! We're gonna have to go through that process. Alright, look away if you need to. Epilepsy thing. Alright, you're good. Oh yeah. Nintendo games in general do. Alright, Gaming Furry. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming by. Sorry I got started late today. I kind of stayed up late setting up all the new, stuff today. Alright. Floor. Yeah, we'll just do limestone. Alright, Martin GIF. Let's get that up. Let's see, 41. There you go. She just really takes offense to that back. F for the bag in chat. It's like she doesn't even eat it. She just goes in there and chomp, chomp, chomp. On the bag, not, not the food. Alright, back to Stream Raiders. Thank you for that last Martin GIF, Gaming Furry. Have a great night. Alright. So now we need to set up a zone right here as a pit/pond and F2 fill it. And now our dwarves will slowly start putting water down there. Some of it will have mud, which is what we need to turn this into a farming spot. Let's go ahead and remove these corners. Just so our dogs aren't tracking things everywhere. Even though I know they still will. Hey, Iron Wolf! I got stuff to share. I gotta share it. Because I know Iron Wolf doesn't usually stay that late. So, Iron Wolf, feast your eyes on this. I've also got an ending screen. Oh crap, I forgot to update the chat for the ending screen. Oops. I'll have to fix that later. And then the intermission screen. No, you stay right there, Iron Wolf. Try until you run out of cake. Science gets done and you make a neat gun. Nomiax, you can do exclamation point extension in the chat. There you go. Iron Wolf, get back here! No! I really Gemmo on you. I mean, you could have just used the link that I had posted there, NomiX, but either way, welcome. Great to see you. Alright, so we need a temple. Which means that this entire floor is probably going to be dedicated just to temples. Which is fine. This is fine. It's okay. We'll do it. This is fine. Actually, we're gonna use a different material for this wall. Nomiax, what are you doing? I'm still alive, baby. We will make this out of bauxite. There we go. Blood-red walls for our bloodthirsty gods. I know that bauxite is an ore of aluminum, but in Dwarf Fortress it doesn't. It's not actually. Yeah, like it says here, it's an ore of aluminum. I love this. In real life, bauxite is an ore of aluminum, but the technology required to extract it is beyond the level possessed by any of Dwarf Fortress's civilizations. Extracting aluminum from bauxite, even in the most primitive way, requires the use of the Hall Herald process. The electrolysis of... Okay, I'm got no idea what any of that means. No, you cannot refine bauxite into aluminum. Which sucks, because aluminum is very valuable in Dwarf Fortress. But on the plus side, it's got a very nice red hue to it. I'm also very tired, running on about 4 hours of sleep, so trying to process all of that just isn't gonna happen tonight. I stayed up late setting up the new alerts, which, speaking of, if anybody wants to give some bits or something, you can see the new alerts. Donations work too. Yeah, Iron Wolf. Yeah. Well, I'm excited for when they, you know what? I could run a test one. Maybe. Just to show you guys these.
Subscriber, come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
There you guys go. You got to see the new alerts before somebody actually, you know, redeemed one. Oh yeah, I was teasing it at one point. That works as well, Iron Wolf. Thank you. Biddies! Biddies are always appreciated. Nice blocks. What do you mean, Shadow Mark? Oh, the voice actor guy. No, I definitely did not hire him. I wish I could. Basically, the developers of Darkest Dungeon, hired him to do some voice lines just for streamers like that one. And that is really awesome of them for the first off. But yeah, they hired him to do a bunch of voice lines just for streamers to have for their alerts. And it's really cool of them. I would love to have some custom ones at some point. I'm probably gonna... I'll probably find somebody to commission for it. I could probably do some of my own, but I kind of want to have, you know, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right doing it myself. Like, just it doesn't feel like I should do that myself. Plus, it'd be really weird having my own voice talking to me randomly. We're gonna build another, we're gonna make another mason workshop. Actually, we're gonna do 2 more. Also, it looks like we need to go back underground and dig some more. Kind of surprising to me, but we are running a little low on some resources. Yes, I know you need a table for that, but I don't know why nobody's crafting that stuff. Giant area to dig out. Oh, right. Leave the pillar in the middle. I like the pillar in the middle. Oh, crap. I completely forgot about this. And we still don't have soil over here, or mud. Crap. Well, we got tons of mud elsewhere now. Phil. Somebody fill that spot. Excellent. Alright, we are good here. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on this one. We got that spot. That one's got a tree in it that we need to clear. There's a few trees over here. And several spots that need mud or soil. Blah. All right, Stream Raider time! Well, this time we had no max troops, but Lightning Dragon, you had most kills and assists. Bomber Scroll! I'm gonna specifically make sure that you get these Lightning Dragons since Festian got the last set. It's only fair. Yeah. Those are a lot of archers right here. We need some tanks right about here. Right next to those archers in that catapult. Anyways, guys, go place your troops. Meanwhile, back to Dwarf Fortress. Look away if you guys need to. Hey, Buzzsaw! I was wondering where you've been. Epilepsy warning. Look away. We gotta do this one at a time, so I'll let you know when I'm done with all of them. Well, Buzzsaw, let me show you the new graphics that I got. You guys can look back now, by the way. I've got a whole bunch of new graphics for the channel. Okay, I got 4 new graphics and new alerts and stuff, but still. Yeah, there's a Stinger transition. There's also our starting soon screen. We've got a revamped ending screen. I forgot to move the chat, so I'll have to do that. Oh god, I'm gonna have to change the ending on my YouTube videos going forward. Oof. And then we also have an intermission screen. Yeah, I am very excited about all of it. And I've got more that will be coming after I pay for the VR headset. I've got more upgrades in mind, some more scenes and such. So that way you guys aren't just looking at the same thing forever. Fill. And fill. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-dum. Oh yeah, I gotta build a floor over this spot, build one over this tree, and build one over this tree. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll look away if you need to. Epilepsy warning thing. Alright, you guys are good. You can look back now. These wagons apparently have no idea what to do. We're really gonna have to revamp some of this stuff. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Oh, right. I got distracted from finishing up our new mayor's office and stuff. I should get that done. Oh yeah, we usually... Okay, I usually plan to do Borderlands 3 on Thursdays. Toya and I play together most Thursdays. Sometimes I don't have the... sometimes various things happen. Most often, for some reason, on Thursdays, I have a hard time getting up early. This water is literally going everywhere except for the one spot that I need it to. There we go. Now that should be ready. Excellent. Alright, look away if you need to. I'll let you guys know when it's safe to look back. We actually haven't even beaten it once, Buzzsaw. We've mostly been getting distracted by all of the DLC that keeps releasing. God damn it. That. Like, we've done most of the DLC so far that's been released. I haven't, I know Toya has played the, Siren on his own. Not a whole lot, but he has done it. So I wouldn't know myself. I haven't played the Siren actually in any of the games. I don't know. I just enjoy other characters. I've been playing as Flack. I like Flack. Alright, you guys are good to look back. Oh, yeah, Festian, that would definitely be rough. Did you see the new scene transitions and stuff that we've got? Oh, you haven't said anything. Do you hate them? Wait, really, Buzzsaw? I missed that. I'm a little sad by that. Alright, we are going to do a little bit of technical cheating, but it's more for the sake of just saving time. We're just gonna... because all this water will dissipate on its own, but we can just do that to clear it up now. And I'm gonna save. Nice, Buzzsaw. All right. Excellent. This one is good to go. Let's go ahead and place it before things start, like new trees start growing. I really hope eventually they'll let us be able to place down floors and stuff of dirt. It'd be really nice. Alright, we are going to deconstruct both of these and rebuild them because they got a bunch of mud on them. I'm also, look away if you need to. I'm gonna deconstruct some other stuff. I won't lie, sometimes these do bother me as well. The flashing. Not terribly so, but it does a little bit. No, as far as I'm aware, you cannot place down dirt floors. The only way to get land suitable for farming is to actually build, or to do what I've been doing and pouring water into the area to get dustings of mud. What is going... Not that. What is going on here? Why is there water? I thought I removed all the water. There. By the way, Iron Wolf, you here? You still here, Iron Wolf? Did you see the graphics for the RimWorld mod? Oh, yay, more migrants to put to work. Hopefully we've got... the Forgotten Beast has come. A towering humanoid composed of water. It has large mandibles and it undulates rhythmically. Beware its poisonous gas. Huh. Another Forgotten Beast. Yay. Yeah, the chair graphics. So now we got the table, we got the chair. I think we're good. That's adorable, Buzzsaw. I love it. Alright, we want... custard apple, that's the one. I just like the idea of a, farming area being surrounded by wood floor instead of just stone. I don't know, it just kind of seems to fit. Awesome. Thank you so much, Iron Wolf. I'm excited to return to RimWorld. I just want to have that mod done and ready to go before I do. Look away if you guys need to. Ah! Oh, they also changed the hitbox? Nice. Oh, that's pretty great. Why is none of our metal crafting stuff getting done? Like, seriously.
I can't continue my plans without it.
Limestone. Limestone. All right. Oh, right. I need to do the bridge roof right here before I go sealing off this area. Bow, bow, wham, bow, 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 bow. Well, now they're doing some of it. Yeah, those I understand. They're not giving me any errors or anything, so I really just have no idea what's going on here. Oh! Crystal has been possessed. You've claimed a mechanics workshop. And begun your mysterious construction. Why was one of our people found dead? Huh. That's odd. Well, at least he was found, which means he was taken to a tomb, and I don't have to do another memorial slab. Because he didn't vanish into nothing. Crystal, the Black Bear Woman mechanic, has created Gukil Tosed, a schist mechanism. She offers it to the trade of conjuring. Ah, well, neat. But, okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this, but okay. Oh, crap. I forgot about the new pond. Well, at least it looks like it's completely ready to go. I delete that zone. Look away if you need to. Epilepsy warning thing. I'll let you guys know when I'm fully done with this. Alright, you are good to look back. Some people are bothered by it. There's a few that have said that they are... that it's a bit much for them. It may not bother you or me, but, you know, it bothers some people, and it's not like it takes much effort for me to say, look away. Alright, look away again if you need to. But like on some floors, like this one, I can fully understand why this would bother some people. But you guys can look back now. I thought you said... Oh, okay, Iron Wolf. Fine, I can accept you going for that. Have a great night. Thank you for the work on the mod. That's a surprise buzzsaw for when I stream RimWorld next. Can't give away all of the secrets, you know? Alright, do we have enough nice blocks now to finish this floor? Looks like we do. Alright, we're gonna quick save here while we go and do the Stream Raiders battle. Ooh, we got more people that have placed troops this time. Thank you. Start the battle! Thankfully they are on two separate computers, Buzzsaw. But that is a concern I have sometimes. Alright, we have nobody with max troops, but we do have Festian with most assists. Why is it showing Iron Wolf's icon for me? Yeah, I'm glad your rogue did that, Lightning Dragon. I was worried when I saw that we had no range left. Alright, well, I had the most kills, but I skipped myself when that happened, so Lightning Dragon, you had the next most. Well, that's part of why I like playing on two separate computers, Buzzsaw. So I got the Stream and Stream Raiders and such on one PC, with the game I'm actually playing on a different one. Iron Wolf, congratulations on the gold. I don't like those ones. Let's do the Undead Overrun one. We only have about 2 more battles tonight, so feel free to blow some cooldowns if you want. Actually, probably 3 no, just 2. Alright, back to Dwarf Fortress. Alright, we are gonna place our doors. That wasn't originally where I was planning to place doors, but we're not getting the other doors that we need, so we need 4 more to replace those. We also need an altar. We should have enough platinum for it. And we'll get a couple of platinum chests. Actually, no. We'll just do, oh, wait. Yeah, platinum chests. Because I keep forgetting we don't have the ability to engrave this floor. And 2 statues. Indigo. No. Let's put this here. Meeting area, assign location, add location, T for temple. So the Indigo Order is the one that wants us to do this. Thethris the Scarlet Inks. Can we do... Filter. Ah, here, I think I found it. Is a deity of the laborious lances. Thethris most often takes the form of a female dwarf and is associated with rainbows. There's a peasant. We'll make them the, is ready to be recognized. This will satisfy the agreement. Cool. I think I'm doing this right. B, C, wall. Let's dump these. Hopefully they'll actually get to dumping things soon. Let's go ahead and build the door here. Sorry, that caught me off guard. And we need a table. table, bed. Actually, we'll put the bed up here. Let's find right there. Excellent. We need silver cabinet, one. What else does the mayor need again? 2 chests, a weapon rack, and an armor stand. Alright. Silver armor stand. Silver weapon rack. 2 silver chests. And that'll satisfy everything. Limestone and limestone. And then around this we do the wooden part out of the custard apple wood. We really need people to start hauling things. That is the main thing that is holding me back right now. The lack of hauling going on. Oh! I guess we're out of zinc. Alright, I'll remove that. Alright, spring, alfalfa, summer, barley, autumn, bitter melon, and winter, bladeweed. I don't know what all these are good for, but we're gonna go ahead and have them done. I don't think we've got enough farms. Cucumber. Eggplant. Fisher berries and hide root. Horned melon. Jute. Quinoa. And lentil. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough farms for all these. Limestone blocks. Up here, we will do our statues. One in each corner. Who is Thoke? And what are you on about? Do I need to be concerned? Okay, that is the center. Then chests. There they are. Well, there was one. You got plenty of dance area here. I think I will make some... Oh, wait. Rock throne. We will do 4 of those. No. Okay, let me look how much space I've actually got here. Okay, so just 2 tables. Oh, whoops. 4 thrones. We'll remove that. We want rock table. Just 2 of those. And they'll all be made out of bauxite. Oh, geez, Shadow Mark. Hey there, Anir. How are ya? So we need 13 more chairs. Thrones, whatever. These ones... We will just make these ones out of, limestone. Limestone works. How did you manage to get stuck there? GUI / teleport. Oh, right. Not K, it's V. You go there. What the hell? I just moved. How did you even get back over there? You. Let's put you there then. I swear if you're back up there. Okay. We're good. Oh my god. Okay, you can stay there. You can stay there till you die. God. Alright, we need silver throne. 2 of them. I think our silver chest got done. There they are. The armor stand goes in the office. Same with the weapon rack. Oh, hey, Urist. I am sorry, but I can never remember the name that you tell me to, call you. You should come by more often so I do remember. Alright, we need the cabinet in there. Asen, that's right. This particular playthrough, we are doing a giant above-ground fortress. Yeah, you should. By the way, Anir, and Asen, I got some new graphics that I have shown off several times, and I'm sorry to those that have already seen them, but I am really excited. So make sure you watch the screen. And wacha! So we got our starting soon screen. We also have the stinger transition. I've got some things that I need to rearrange again here on this ending screen. But we'll get to that eventually. And then we also have a new intermission screen. Oh yeah, I'm so excited about them. I commissioned them, I commissioned them, and they just turned out so great. I got plans for a lot more, too. Anyways, back to Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, I'm really excited. Maybe a little too much. Oh, it looks like my silver thrones got done. Excellent. Silver throne. And silver throne. Oh yeah, they're still, I mean, mostly still dwarves. We got a black bear woman, a white stork, a raven, a few others. Lizard man. But they're going on a moon quest with a giant tower. Alright, assign that to the mayor. Assign to the mayor. There we go. The mayor is satisfied. Considering the fact that I don't actually have anybody else, I'll go ahead and make him the hammerer as well. Exactly, Asen. You know, it's important that dwarves go to the planet made nothing but rock. So we're still waiting for a few more limestone chairs, thrones. Roka, welcome, first off. We have a lot. 86 dwarves, 8 children, 2 babies. Max priority. Wait, what? Oh, they're meditating on... I saw this, and I saw just briefly on fire, and I'm like, wait, what? Why is one of my dwarves on fire? Unsuspend that. All right. So this area is finally finished. We got our above ground farms in here. It's nice. Very nice. Ba-dum-ba-dee-da-boop-ba-doo. Ba-da-da-bum-bum-ba-ba-da-da. They still have not moved those blocks. Okay, let's go this route. Oh, they're not even set to be dumped. We have our dwarves just randomly dropping dead, and it's getting really annoying. Did you really have to? Look away if you need to. So they'll go build a wall over here, but heaven forbid I want them to get these blocks out of here so they're not left sitting there forever. Look away again if you look back. Oh, crap! The were-monkey has come! A large monkey twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow red. Its dark brown hair is short and even. Now you will know why you fear the night. Oh boy. Okay, it is over there. Much closer to my fort than I would like it to be. And I never did set up a burrow. Okay. This one might spell doom for my fortress. 'Cause a monkey could probably climb all the way up to the access to the fortress at the very roof. Crap. And we never finished putting a roof on that section either. Most of our fort, thankfully, has most of our fort is inaccessible to, or it's inaccessible from the ground. I specifically designed it so most of these little outlying buildings, you gotta go through the main tower portion to get access. Yeah, I'm fairly certain this guy's gonna slaughter us. Oh well, that's the fun of Dwarf Fortress, right? Yes. Pray to Armok. Save the mountain home. We'll go ahead and allow that area. Gotta make sure they have access to the stockpile so everything doesn't grind to a complete halt. We don't need access to all of that area. But we do need access to our magma forges way down deep in the ground. Crap. Alright, alert. Restrict everyone to this burrow. We'll see if it actually can climb or not in a moment here. Well, here goes nothing. Alright, I think all of our dwarves made it in. We don't really have a whole lot of them anyways. Where is the monkey? Alright. Where are you going? Oh! It turned back into a goblin. Well, it's gone now, so I guess we're good. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull that. And we can... stand down. Yes. The gods heard our pleas. We are safe for another day. Alright, let's go do our Stream Raiders battle. And, start the battle! Oh, thank you, your Asen. That is very much appreciated. I will start that now. We'll be back in just a moment after this ad break. Oh, no, you were absolutely good, Asen. Thanks for that. I do appreciate it when you guys redeem that, because it helps out the channel. Alright, back to Dwarf Fortress. Unfortunately, Max Stardust was the only one that would have earned crowns, and they are not here, so... Fortunately, nobody gets crowns from that battle. Okay, we have got to finish up this area. Slay them all, Shadowmock! Leave none alive!
Their deaths shall be forgotten.
All right. Let's get those done. I mean, that is a valid strategy, too. We really need a hospital set up, because we've got a lot of sick dwarves. I was working on it, and then I kind of got sidetracked by the temple, and then the monkey, and now all this, and... Excuse. Yeah, there's a lot of vomiting going on. I'm not sure why, since they should be acclimated to the sun. I don't think it's the booze. Alright, traction bench. Get a bed in here. Table. Table. Are those other two thrones done? Yes, they are. Excellent. I can get those out of here. And then all these limestone thrones along the bottom here. Make sure we don't accidentally place our artifact one, because that would be unfortunate. You're gonna make a lot of cats? Alright, look away if you need to, guys. Epilepsy warning. Oh, interesting. You hear that, Anir? You're a currency. You know what? I got a different route I'm gonna take for this. We're just gonna deconstruct these. Let those blocks fall. Hopefully not crush anybody. And hope that they actually will build this wall in a timely manner. Where's our green glass blocks? Here they are. There we go. Let's go ahead and dig out that area. Now, where did we get the rest of that? I got no idea where we found the rest of that zinc ore. Because I want more zinc. Actually, better idea. We will do... So we're gonna remove all of these. Make 4 more green glass tables. And thrones. We need 8 of those. Alright. Chair or throne. Because this area is kind of like our little lounge. You know, it's got a nice view of the tree there as well as the lake. It's just meant to be a relaxation area. Alright. Not the artifact bed. Somehow we wound up with less tables than I should have. Oh, for the love of all that is holy. Why not? We'll need one more bed. Actually, we need 3 more beds. I take that back. And how many tables do we need still? So 4 silver tables, 3 beds. There. Alright, we're starting to get somewhere there. Wall. Stick the wall across here. I guess we'll start with these here. All right. And then we need the floor going over here. This can just be, we'll just do limestone blocks. It's a temporary bridge of sorts. What is with all this item inaccessible nonsense that just keeps being spammed everywhere? Ah, great. Our tables are done. Beds haven't been started yet. Alright, now for our bridge roof. We'll just do schist blocks. Oh, we need more sand. Okay. Collect sand. Oh, we don't have any sand. Ah, we don't have any sources of sand. Fudge. Well, this isn't working anymore. I'll figure something out to do with those, green glass items, I guess. So let's go with lead tables. We'll need 8 tables and 16 thrones. Nice shadow mark. Yay! Saving! All right, into a new season. That hasn't been finished yet. Let's go ahead and build a door here. Door. And door. Also, we need another bed. Uh-oh. Are they gonna be okay? I'm literally just waiting on that to get finished. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Oh boy. So for those of you that don't know, that means that we have a raid here. Or a siege, rather. On the plus side, our fortress is fairly well secure. And new task, pull the lever. Has it arrived? It's not saying we're being sieged. Where is the siege? Okay, I gotta expand the burrow a little bit. Because of course, this isn't finished yet. But we need this finished so we can deconstruct that wall there. Or that bridge and reconstruct the wall. So somebody go finish that. Meanwhile, we're gonna wait and see what happens with this supposed siege. Now, all of our tables should be done. Alright, we don't have a doctor guild established, but we're still gonna go ahead and build one here. Ah, finally, somebody's finishing that. Alright, look away if you guys need to for a bit. This is gonna be a long process, one at a time. One little spot at a time, because if I specify more than one, sometimes the dwarves will be like, oh, so you want us to deconstruct this one first, right? No! Not even remotely! Okay, seriously, what is going on with this, supposed force of darkness? I'm glad to hear that, Shadow Mark. I'll definitely have to take a look at this Kenshi game. It sounds like something I'd be interested in. Just gotta wait for this guy to slowly deconstruct stuff. And hope that they don't decide to stand on this roof when doing so, because that will be very annoying. Oh, God. That's just a gruesome thought. Why'd you have to put that out there, Shadow Mark? Cool. Looks like they're being smart about it this time. For once. They are not often smart about it, though. Oh, right. We need chests in here. Where's the rest of... There's another. Did I really make 4 chests? I don't know why. Hospital. Alright. Is our dwarf gonna get crushed by those blocks? Okay, good. It looks like you didn't. Please just let those blocks keep going further and further down. We'll run the Stream Raiders in a bit here, by the way. Doesn't look like we're gonna win this one anyways. Just not enough people. Hey, Rachella, you shouldn't just lurk. We've got some new stuff to show you here in a moment. As soon as I finish with this. Alright. Does our hospital have everything that we need? You guys are good to look back now, by the way. Alright, wall. Right now I am finishing up the access, and now our fort is secure, except for the very top. And unfortunately, I can't really do a whole lot about that. But either way, the rest of it is secure. There was supposed to be some kind of vile force of darkness that showed up. It hasn't actually showed up. So I got no idea what's going on there. But our... Oh. Okay. So I guess the outpost, the dwarven caravan arrived. I guess we can put down the bridge for that. Yes, I know, Rachel. I was just finishing up a few things. Unfortunately, it is time for me to get going to work. But I want to show off some stuff here, Rachella. So we got new graphics for the channel here. Like this and that. And we also have this. Oh yeah, I got some custom stuff made for us. I really love it. It's so nice to finally have those done. Alright, let's do our Stream Raiders. We didn't have a single person from our actual community in this battle. Wow. Well, at least I was able to carry it. Rogue Scrolls go to Keltosh. And that is all that I have time for this evening. You had breakfast earlier? I mean, I would hope you did. Breakfast is important. Alright. So, as you can tell, I forgot to move around the chat so it doesn't, I forgot to fix that. But, thank you all so much for joining me for Dwarf Fortress this evening. I will be back tomorrow with some Retrograde Renegade Starfinder. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those good things on the website, as well as down in the description below. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of you guys that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really couldn't do it without you guys. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Check out the merch that we've got for the stream down in the description below. It really does help a lot. And have a good night, everyone. I bid you all the most fondest adieu. Good night, Rachella. Good night, Lightning Dragon. Good night, Festian. And good night, Shadowmark. Stick around, I'm going to find somebody to raid.